course we're not connected. Of course not. Alright, easy fix, thankfully. That's not too bad. Okay. Windows updates, why? Always at the worst time. Hopefully my stream doesn't crash too.
What did the door to farmer say to the other door to farmer? Cool ranch.
Doritor farmer. Alright, so unfortunately for you guys, but fortunately for me, I took the time yesterday to get this working after dinner. So I installed the NandAid. I'll show you guys in a few minutes here, because I'm gonna actually put some mask over the wire I put on there. So let me show you guys the current state of what's going on with this. So I'm going to turn it on. Let's get the gamepad. So obviously it still has ISFS hacks installed, and I have auto boot set on the SD card, but we're going to install ISFS hacks direct. So as you can see, it is working. Copy. I gotta get my YouTube chat going so I can see YouTube chat. There we go, that's better. Okay. Gotta like my own video real quick.
YouTube the Sunny Machine, says welcome at.
Okay, friends. Get everything set up properly here. Beautiful. Okay, so it is fully functional, and I want to show you, if we go into the settings. So I put a 64 gigabit SD card in here, and originally we were going to try and copy the NAND over to an image, and I started doing that. I got the NAND, so I hooked up this SD tool thing to the NandAid so I could start dumping an image of the NAND on here, but then I was reading the guide and I realized a 64 gigabyte card isn't going to work. You have to use the exact same size card, as the NAND that's on there, so 32 gig. So since we have a 64 gig card in here, I had to do a fresh install, and I'll go ahead and show you. So I don't know how well we can see this here, but I will zoom in. See, it says 54 gigabytes system memory. So the 64 gig card is being detected properly on the system. So the NAND works, the NandAid works, everything works. We had to, start the system fresh because of the bigger memory card. But I did order a 32 gig card for my system, and I do have another NandAid here that I'm going to put in my system. Even though my NAND's okay, these things are going to go bad. They have a lifespan, so I'd rather get my NAND imaged. And is it staying in focus between the zooms? Oh, kind of is. Cool. Just got to get it in the right spot. So we'll do that with mine, where when the new SD card comes in, I will image mine. So today, what we're going to do to finish this up is actually, I have to go and finish the steps. So right now, the SD card is required to boot, which isn't really the worst thing ever. But if this SD card ever goes bad, then the system won't boot. You have to rebuild the SD card. So it's more ideal to move the ISFX, the mod, the ISFS hacks to the off the SD card, basically, or just remove it entirely. We could just uninstall ISFS hacks at this point, but it's kind of like brick protection in a way, so I feel like leaving it is a better idea. So I got to look at the tutorial and pick up from the spot where it says to move everything over. So let's take a quick look, and let me mute this so we're not having this double sound. So here's what we got. I gotta drink a lot of water. I first day back at the gym after a break. Okay. Is my camera reversed? Yeah. That's what I thought. I thought something was weird. Okay. Alright, so now we need the SD card to boot. But if we want to boot without the SD, this step is optional but highly recommended. Now the Wii doesn't show anything on screen without the SD card. Right, so if I take the SD card out, the console won't boot at all. Which is actually good if you're trying to dump the NAND. So there's no real instructions on using the SD tool for dumping the NAND. I had to figure out what VSS and VDD were. One's ground, one's power. I think VDD is power, and VSS is ground. Maybe, I don't know. You can look it up, but because they're not labeled on the they're not labeled here on the NandAid as they are on the tool. So that's kind of a thing. Let me get out of here too. So you need power to the NAND and to this adapter in order to dump it, to image it. Otherwise the computer's not going to recognize it as a device. But you also don't want to boot into the operating system. Like, you don't want to boot into the Wii U, because then the SLC and the MLC will be out of sync, possibly. So you want to try and dump the MLC in its state before it gets into the operating system. So you don't want to see a screen like this, right? So using ISFX hacks just on the SD card for backing up the NAND is really good because you can just pause it. You can also just go into Minute, get into the Minute menu, and just hang out in there and dump the NAND from there. That will work as well. But if you have auto boot turned on, you got to push a button on the console to get in there. So basically, we're gonna do all that with my console when that SD card comes in because I really want to get that moved over. I was kind of hoping to get a 64 gig card in my system, but I don't want to have to reinstall all the titles, and I've already got a really big hard drive for all my games and stuff, so I'm not all that worried about it, to be fair. 32 gigs is fine. So what do we do with this guy? So to make it launch from the internal memory, we install Minute firmware and the ISO plugins to the SLC. This can be accomplished using, and I think you still need the SD card for auto boot though. So a factory reset. We don't want a factory reset if we can help it. You'd have to put the firmware image back on the SD card, but that's fine. We can leave that stuff on the SD card anyway, so, and then just go through this setup again. Okay, so in order to do this, we actually need Tiramisu installed. So we have to softmod this first. That's the first step. So, Wii U hack. So we're gonna do the softmod now. All right. I don't want aroma. I want tiramisu. Is aroma now the standard? I want tiramisu. So I didn't put aroma on mine. I put tiramisu on mine. So did they just update this guide like in the last week? There's no date or anything. I guess we're doing aroma. Yeah, tiramisu's archived. Okay, we'll put aroma on here. Tacos. It says work in progress. That's the only reason I didn't install it on mine. But I can also just upgrade to aroma on mine, I guess. It's the environment loader is the same, so. Alright, so SD preparation. So you go to the aroma download page. Okay, so yeah. If you don't already have environment loader, download the following package. See, this just links back to this just links back to now you because they changed this guide. It just like puts you in a circle. Whoops. Oh, continue to aroma. You have to scroll down here to tiramisu. Okay. I guess we're gonna do both. I don't know. We'll try both. Scroll down to the download section. Yes. Okay. Read through the steps. Click on the download payloads. Alright, what does it say? Click on download payloads and download base aroma. Well, we don't need the NAND dumper. We just need... I guess we'll get it anyway. Download payloads. Download base aroma. I want this too. Download additional plugins and modules. Sure. The latest release of payload installer. Okay, so we got that. Insert your Wii U's SD card into your PC. So I'm going to turn the Wii off. Put that in. Oh, I didn't tell everybody I'm live in Discord. I'm so bad at this. Oh, buzz. Okay, here's our SD card.
I'll tell you what often gets overlooked. Garden fences.
Insert your Wii U's SD card in your PC, extract and copy the Wii U folder from the 3... So we just drag these in. We also want this. Was there anything else in here we should grab? No, I think we're good. Blue pear is enough. Aroma. I guess I could just always put tiramisu on so that you can make a choice. What was the last one? Environment loader. The payload.elf was just originally for launching from the browser to get Minute on, so we don't need that anymore. It's okay to overwrite that. Insert your Wii U's SD card. I got it. If you already have payload, no, I don't. Browser exploit. So we gotta do the browser exploit. So this card now goes back. It is not on. It's not on. That's a lie. Scap. That's a lie. Guess I have to go to Nightbot and turn that off. There. It is now. It's a lie. It was a lie, Scap. I need to figure out a better, like a different way, because the audio. I'm not using headphones, so the audio bleeds through my mic, and then I get issues with my YouTube stream and recordings. It's not good. I get like copyright stuff, even with like. I just have to use like video game music basically, and copyright free stuff. Unfortunately, maybe someday if I'm using headphones for something, I could put it on. Because the music doesn't get broadcast anywhere but Twitch. So everybody else is confused right now. And it's not in the VOD either, so everyone's confused, I guess. Okay, so we need to go here. We're going to click browse, internet browser. Let's make this little guy bigger. Alright, so we need to go to Wii U exploit.xyz. Okay. And then, so this is where we have to do something, right? We have to hit run exploit and then hold the B button down. Hold the B button down. Okay. Alright, choose your payload. Okay. We don't need a NAND backup. I've got everything backed up. The NAND is backed up. It is backed up. So, and I can always just start fresh. There's nothing on the system, so we don't even need the NAND backup, really. Take the SD card out of your PC, plug it in. Oh, this is just the... Okay, we're here now. This is where we needed to go. Press A to launch the aroma environment. Press A to launch the Wii U menu. At the Wii U menu, look at the newly appeared payloader installer title. You can open a configuration menu by pressing L down minus. So this, the round circle with an A inside of it. Payload installer. Okay? So this is going to inject in the health and safety information, the modded files. Okay, check. Payloader can be installed to health and safety information. Press A to select install. Are you sure? Install. Here we go. Successful. Shut down the console. So now we want to auto boot aroma. Alright, so let's turn it back on. Start the console, boot into the Wii menu, launch the health and safety information app. So I guess I just have to put aroma on my SD card and then I can switch over? I don't know, I have to look that up. Probably. Since I've already got the environment loader. Alright, health and safety. So we're open health and safety. Okay. Launch. So we want to select auto boot. So I push Y. Once you're in the Wii U menu, launch the payloader installer. Really? I can't just choose it here? I should be able to just choose it here. Alright, payloader installer. Okay, check boot options. System's currently booting into the Wii U menu. Switch to payloader. Okay, let it shut down. Turn it back on. Drink some water. Whoa. Okay. Hold start. To change the default. When I didn't hold the payloader, will now be launched every time automatically on boot. To change the default boot title, hold start on the gamepad while booting the console. Oh, to change it. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's how I would switch to Aroma on mine. So I just have to hold start while it launches. Okay. Good to know. Oh, I also got my 50-foot roll of superfine braid wick. So hopefully that'll last a bit longer than the last one. But nice big chunky roll. 50 feet. Okay, we're in. We're good. Okay. Finalizing setup. Now that the payloader, environment loader, and Aroma installed, we're going to finalize the setup. We're going to make Aroma environment start automatically with your console auto boots. I did that. Launch, if you're asked. I did that. This is kind of redundant. Blocking updates. While Aroma's payloader already has a built-in, it is recommended to delete the update folder to effectively block system updates. If you get a red warning screen while booting a Tiramisu, the update folder still exists. Where is the block updates plugin? We can run that. So is this blue pair Aroma updater? How do I actually get into Aroma? This is Aroma. Oh, it was like, what was it? It was L down plus? L down minus. Region free. There it is. Okay, here's stuff. Okay. Aroma is different. Definitely different. Okay. Let's turn the system off. I'm going to download this homebrew to delete. Wii U apps. Alright, so that's on the SD card now. Let's see if it shows up or what I have to do. Make sure it's actually booting properly too. Should go straight into... Oh, I can just make this text smaller. I'm dumb. Let's make it smaller. That's fine. That's less obnoxious. Okay. So this UFDIINE, UFDINE, will delete the update folder. Update folder is deleted. Okay. Perfect. Already done. So maybe we should just create like a little folder for these homebrews. Can I create a folder, please? Create folder. Hacks. Let's go. Also put the safety guy in there because that's where.
My son is studying to be a surgeon. I just hope he makes the cut.
Oh my God! Go up there. Well, that was ridiculous. Okay. So now we want. I guess we want to go into the menu and run FTPU. Okay. Now we can go back. Make sure the FTPU everywhere. I probably need WinSCP so I can FTP in. So let's open that. Make sure when FTPU is everywhere's running on the Wii U. Alright, so I'll kind of show you guys this. New site. Let's go here. Alright, so WinSCP is better than FileZilla if anybody wants something really good. So 192, we gotta copy the IP address we see on the Wii U. 68.254.181, and then the port is 21. You can connect with empty credentials. So hit login. Okay, there we are. We're connected. Make browse to FS volume content. Okay, that's the SD card. Okay, content, common. It just says storage SLC. Package, system, US, model, factory, US English. What? It is running. Allow access to system files. That must be what we need to have turned on in the settings. It didn't say to do that, but do I need to reconnect this now? It's the same file structure. Why would it be in the sound folder? Let's see, can I get there by typing it? Storage underscore SLC. No such device. Okay, these instructions. What is going on? So this is the SD card. What? It's still... There's nothing, man. Can I search? I'm not seeing what it says. This guide is not. It just says make sure FTP everywhere is running, which it is. I'm using an FTP client and browse to storage SLC. Okay, Google. FTP no storage SLC folder. Hey. It's just running, so maybe I need to be at the home? Maybe I need to be at the home menu? Still. Why would it be in the French folder, or Portuguese folder, or Spanish folder? It's not here, guys. The thing you're telling me to do isn't here. Maybe this binary thing is the problem. Step 5, make sure your FTP client is binary, not ASCII. Win SCP binary mode. How do preferences. Okay, this is preferences. Which window? All you had to do was tell me which window. Transfer. Binary. This is ridiculous. I hate when these... Let's try this again. Binary. It is set to binary. Oh! That was it. That was it. Now we have the folder. Okay. You should probably move this, make sure this is in binary mode to like number 1 or number 2 before you tell people to connect. Jeez. Okay. Storage SLC. If you see, go into the sys folder. If you see a bunch of folders, just go to the next step. I see a bunch of folders. So we want to create a new folder. And we want to call it HAX. Is there any special permissions? Okay. It's in binary mode. Upload the firmware image to the storage MLC. Okay, so we need the firmware image. Not the renamed one, right? I should get the one off the SD card. It's probably this one. Okay. Upload firmware image to the sys hacks folder. Okay. Create another subfolder. Okay, so we need iOS plugins. God, I'm glad I'm recording this because this is kind of ridiculous. Enter that. Enter the folder. Okay, we need to rename Waffle Core. So let's just open this. And we'll rename it here. Oh, double IPX. Just IPX. 0 core IPX. And then we should be able to just drag that in to the ISO plugins. Did it actually not? Let's see if I can do that again. Okay, it overrode it. I don't know why I got an error. That was weird. That was weird. Alright, rename ISFX hacks. That's the patch file. Okay. And then, wait, do we put it in there? And upload. It just says upload it. So it's gotta go. It's gotta go in the plugins folder. That's the only thing that makes sense. This guide was not written very well. I'm sorry, whoever wrote this. Who wrote this? Alright. I've been talking to him a bit. I might give him some feedback here. Booting without the SD card. Okay, so note the Wii U should auto boot if no. Now the Wii U should auto boot if there's no SD card inserted. If the SD card is inserted, the minute menu should show up, even if the SD card doesn't contain firmware. I mean, in the menu you can select Patch SLC to load the plugins. Okay, so that means I can probably shut this down and change. The Wii U should now auto boot if no. Okay. So since we do have it on there, we want to set it to auto boot from the minute INI. Okay, so that's what we'll do. So I'm gonna shut this.
I was going to get a brain transplant, but I changed my mind.
Okay, that's off. So since we were originally booting from the SD card, I had to set this to 3. Now we're going to auto boot. It's still going to use the SD card. Or when it uses the SD card. I'm not really sure. Maybe we should try both. Let's try it without the SD card and see what happens. So I just turned it on. It is booting. Alright, so it does boot without the SD card in, which is good news. Oh, but the payload elf needs to be on the SD card because of this, because of the Softmod. So now it's going to default to the normal system menu. Gotcha. Okay. So we've lost our aroma environment. So if I plug the SD card back in and shut it down, and then restart it. Let's see if it goes in the minute menu. That's not what we want. Okay, so it bypasses it. So it can boot without the SD card, and it can boot with the SD card now. That's basically where we're at, which is kind of what we wanted. Whew. Yep, this is we're going in. I gotta put aroma on mine, man. I need this FTP business. So I'll plug the hard drive in, and we'll see if we can get some games going on it. Actually, the Softmod's done. We're done with all of this? Yeah, okay, we're good. Everything's good. So let's shut it down. Let's put it back together. I'll put the hard drive on, and we'll get some games rolling on it. Beautiful. I gotta put some mask. We're gonna mask up the wire area. So and we gotta put the whole console back together with all the screws and everything. So we'll do all of that. Putting it back together is everyone's favorite part. This is the part everyone loves the most. So I'll show you here real quick. I guess this needs to be higher. Let's go here. So I ran since the little trace tore. It's kind of hard to see. Yeah. So I ran a little wire. I mean, you can see that's my finger. I can't even get my whole fingernail in the frame. So there's a tiny wire going from the trace to the board, and we need to clean this gunk out. There's some gunk in here. This is so small I can't even get it with my tweezers. There we go. That's just to show you guys how small this is my tweezers. Okay. Tiny, right? And this is my tweezers, the tip of my tweezers against the wire. So yeah, I had to solder a wire to this. We're never going to dump this NAND. There's nothing on it anyway, except a fresh install, like a factory reset. So this can just forever be connected to this pad here, the via or the castellated edge connector here melted off and broke off. So it just attached a wire, and it is incredibly sturdy. This is a big. I used a bigger wire, and so this is all pretty well situated now. The NandAid's on, the NandAid's working. There's our 64 gig SD card. So what I'm gonna do, well, I guess we can leave. Let me get rid of the capture card on this scene. I'm just going to put maybe I need to put the other, switch these, because it does not want to go tight. Alright, there we go. It's getting a little more light over here. Well, it's not perfect, but it's good. It's good enough, right? Okay. Let's get our solder mask and our light. So I'm gonna just mask the board up a little bit, secure it, since it's basically a permanent structure on here. Just throw this. Let's get some. Squeezed out a little bit, not a lot. Put it on the tweezers, and then I'm just gonna put all here. I'm going to mask. It's a lot, but it's fine. It should never need to be replaced. Should never come off. We'll even put some on this little wire here. And that's it. That's all we need to do. Let's just mask this area a bit. And it's a lot, but that's okay. It should never, ever, 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 ever come off. No one should ever need to go back in here except for me. So I'll deal with it if I have to. Well, so put that light on there, and we're gonna wait a few minutes. Clean up our stuff, and we're going to just reassemble the console once this is nice and on there. So I can kind of get prepared for that. We can clean this side so the guy up a bit. Just gonna give her a little bit of a spritz. Get some of that dust out. Give this a better clean once it's all back together too. We use some Mother's Back to Black plastic restorer. Just try to get some of the dust out. That should be enough. And I could use some heat to kind of like get this cured better, but no, that's pretty good. That is great. Okay. Oop. Make sure I didn't knock any components. Clumsy this week. These capacitors look like they are going to last a long time. Everything's good on the board, thankfully. Didn't do any damage. That was bad. Sorry, Toggos. Okay. It's time to put it all back together. Let's get it all the way together. I may have to use some new tape here. But I could actually just put the soldering iron up to, say, 200 degrees. Yeah, 200 degrees. Let's set it to 200 degrees. And then just kind of run the iron over the little tapes. That should, in theory, reheat up the adhesive a little bit. Hopefully enough. No, we're not going to put it on long enough for it to melt cables or anything like that. If not, I'll just use some electrical tape that I got. Okay, so we're at 200 degrees. Well, let's get... Does this cable go? Probably goes under there. So we'll do one at a time here. And just kind of rub the soldering iron on there. And that should... sort of melt up the adhesive on there a little bit and get it to re-stick. Should clean it a little bit. Yep, that's working. Oh, this one's going to be a little more tricky because these cables are not actually in their home yet. I'm not sure about this. This one may just go like this. Oh, we lost. I think I'm just gonna have to use electrical tape. Maybe I'll just do both. Let's do both.
What did the left eye say to the right eye? Between us something smells.
Oh my god. That one took me a second. Longer than it should have. Alright, let's get electrical tape. Oh, this tape is old. Let's tape it the way it should have been from the factory. Okay. Beautiful. Put this on, don't forget. Alright, now we're in business. Almost. I don't know if that cable is supposed to be routed. Oh yeah, it looks like it is. Okay. Let's get our tray of screws. Start putting this back together. Alright, so we need the bottom. And let's just give it a quick... I had already cleaned it a bit, so... it's pretty good. This guy, this little piece kind of fits in here. So it goes in between the plastic here, and then it just kind of presses up against. And then once you slide this down in there, the little plastic nubs should come through where they're supposed to. And then you gotta fish these antenna wires. Push them underneath so they're not being pinched. Okay. Get the fan back in its spot. Alright, so let's start putting screws back in. We got these little like CD tray guys. There's these 4 CD tray holders. And we have to figure out which side these go on. They go on... No, it's not there. I may have to go look at the VOD and see which ones go where. Nope. It's a little... let's see. Actually, I could probably... take a good guess. Oh, they're labeled. Front FL, that's front left. FR, that's front right. BR, thank you for labeling these, Nintendo. What? BR, so back right and back left. Okay. So if this, let's hook this CD drive back up. So back left. Which side is left? I guess this side is left. So maybe we should screw them on here first. So there's these little tiny black screws. Never had to reassemble a Wii U, so this is interesting. Get the screw threaded through. Okay, that one is on. So then back right, we'll do the same thing here. It looks like there's 2 holes for screws. One of them is kind of big though. One of them's kind of small. So which one is the... Okay, it's the bigger one in the middle. I guess they had a different drive in mind or something. Or there's this is like a screw hole there. Oh, you know what? That's for the outer shell. That's why. Okay. So then front right. So this side. Put the screw in. Oh, you know what though? You can't screw in with the drive in place. Dang it. Okay. Well, lesson learned. So you can't do it this way, but at least I know where they all go now. So the first thing we have to do is just screw them into the board. The order of operations here is kind of weird. Gotta get this latch up for this ribbon cable. Come on. Come on, Jesus. screwdriver. Oh, it wasn't the screwdriver that fell. Alright. So we'll save those screws for after we put in. We're going to put all the screws down. So the silver screws on the outside have to go down first. That's ridiculous. Okay. So just grab a bunch of these. You gotta put them in where there's arrows. So if you see little arrows, that's where they go. Get these brackets on first. There's X's, but then there's arrows too, so that's a little confusing. There's an X here and there's an arrow there. Probably telling you not to put a screw in on the shield without those. Yeah, that's what it is. There's X's there too. Well, that helps me because now I can know exactly. So there's an X here and an X here. Where these line up. Okay. This is a thing, man. Assembly and disassembly and reassembly is probably my least favorite part. I like the soldering and the making things work. Not so much the taking things apart, putting them back together. Now we're just going to put all the screws in with arrows now going around. And there's also black screws that go into the black plastic. So this plastic shroud thing. It does feel good to put things back together because they're working. You know, like it's a working system. And putting it back together, all that feels really good. Don't forget these in the end. I'll do those two last. Well, there's no arrow there, so I'm not sure about that. So I'm going to start with the black screw in the black plastic here. There's no arrow on that one. X here. Is there an arrow? There's a little triangle. I think that does mean it needs to go in. If I have 2 extra screws, I know that's where they go. Yeah. Okay, and the last 2 black screws hold the fan down. Okay, then we got 2 arrows here. It looks like I am gonna have extra screws. That's an X. Okay, we'll put these two. Yeah, I think I got 2 extra screws. I don't know why they have triangles instead of arrows. It's just use the same symbol, Nintendo. What's with the triangle? Alright. Everything is good. We got all our screws. Nothing's missing. Now we can actually do the disk drive. so much harder to get this ribbon cable in and out with these brackets on here, though. Oh my god. Alright, before I screw everything in, let's just make sure this drive is showing as attached. Everything is still working.
What did the sea say to the sand? We have to stop meeting like this.
I heard the drive do its like test noise, its ejection noise. So I'm pretty sure we're good. We are good. Stop sending me messages and then deleting them. Come on, guys. Alright, we're in. You can turn it off. Something fell, but I don't know what fell. Hopefully it was nothing important. Okay, now we can actually screw the drive in. Oh, there's these two black screws. I gotta try to remember where those went. Okay, so now we're going to secure the drive in. Just like that. Very easy. Oh, I lost my bit. Didn't even notice. Okay, where do those two screws go? Because I know I tried to remember it, but... now I can't recall. Oh, I know. They held the front plate on. They held this on. Okay, I do remember. Yeah. They held this on. So there's two little screw holes here and here. So these screws that are a little thinner, and they have like a big cap. Yeah, they go there and there, and we're getting down. We're getting down to just a few more screws. Here we go. Okay. So I'll put this on. Let's make sure. Oof, this one's still pretty dusty. Let me get her. Just use a rag. I think I'm going to blow this out with some air too. Okay. Console's case isn't in perfect shape, but we'll see if we can actually fix that a little bit as well with Mother's back to black restorer. Okay, stay on there. Oh, we need those little plasticky guys. Oh, they're right here. Okay, even those are kind of grimy. Let's see if we can't. Now, the Wii U always pretty much ends up scuffed. Okay, well, that one's somewhere. Found it. Okay, so these go, these little plasticky guys. Go in here. They're rubber, actually. Rubber. Those are for the little stand. So if you want to stand the console up vertically, you can. Oh, I lost the fan cover. Why does that even come out, Nintendo? Why did you design that to come out? It should just be a part of the plastic. Okay. So we got 3 screws here. And they're these long silvery guys. And they are tri-wing, so you have to change tips. It might feel like you're cross-threading it, but you're not. These are going tight. But always make sure it should start good. You shouldn't have to force it. All right. Just gonna give this one last little dusting. So glad I was able to fix this one. I have another one coming that I'm gonna try and fix too. It has an error message, but the guy on eBay couldn't tell me which one. He just said, "I know it's an error message. I don't know which one." He said he doesn't have the power to the power brick or whatever, so he can't test it. Okay, this isn't quite sitting right. Hold on. I'm gonna have to take these out, I think. I may have these little rubber things upside down. I'm not sure. Or this one goes here. No, they're not upside down. No, I know they go this way. See if we can get that in better. It's amazing how the plastic just looks so dirty that this is not going in all the way. Oh no. Let's try switching them. Every time I take this out, the stupid fan cover comes off. Oh, what happened to my camera? OBS. Well, at least the new drivers for NVIDIA are not crashing OBS. Oh, I still may be on X264 though. Maybe not. I really can't get this on there. It is still very much not tight. What the heck? Go down. Go in. It's like it's too big. They're the same size. Maybe they go in the top instead of the bottom. Let's try that. Freaking fan cover. Oh. It's still got a little bit of a gap, but that's good. That's much better. Okay. You got to put them in the top. Can't put them in the bottom. You got to put and the long part has to go in the top. Okay. Guess there's more room in the top cover for that rubber section. Everything's a learning curve, especially with consoles you haven't opened before or ever put back together. But it's good practice because I'm going to be doing this a lot. Once I've got the hang of it, it's no big deal. Okay, so is there 2 more screws? So these go in the front right side. These go here. Okay. So we can put this on. So it's the big one on the right. And then the gold one on the left. Oh. Tri-wing's not going to work. I mean, it slightly will work.
Did you hear the one about the Jan pickle? That's kind of a big deal.
And the little golden stubby one goes on the left side. Can't forget our battery tray thingy. Oh. Clock battery. Alright, we're almost there. So the long screw goes here, so we'll do that one first. It's a tri-wing, of course. I think the rest are all Phillips, though. Because of course, Nintendo. Of course. Alright. I don't have these little black stickers. I do have a bunch, but they're all very dirty. I'm gonna see if I can order some or something. I don't know. I don't think they're really not that important. And this is Taco's console. Wait a minute. There's a tri-wing. Oh, I think the two tri-wings go in the front. So, yeah, the two tri-wings go. The last two up here are tri-wing, and then these three are Phillips. Gotta change tips. What time is it? How are we doing on time? We're almost out of time. That's fine. We just gotta put a game or two on. Well, I'm gonna try FTPing games onto the hard drive. I want to see if they even show up. If the hard drive shows up on the FTP, that'd be amazing. Okay. We're all back together. Time to do a test. Put our bits away. Where did you go? There's fine. Alright, friends. Let's give her a test. It is booting. It's alive. Oh, and hard drive. Dang it. I should be able to plug in the hard drive once we get to the screen. We'll dump some games on there. Okay, that's one. Okay, hard drive's plugged in. Our fan is spinning. Okay, well, he yelled at me. Of course it did. So it has to restart the console. Water. Yeah, they're not gonna stick. They're just gonna fall out. Well, maybe not. If I get them in there just right. Maybe. I'll think about putting them back on. Those ones, it's just they look terrible. This whole console is pretty scuffed, to be fair. Alright, let's try this FTP business and see if we can see the hard drive. So I'm going to open Win SCP. Oh, there's a new version. No, just open it. Okay, good. Okay. Alright, let's do this. Did the IP address change already? Oh, wait a minute. It didn't go into Aroma automatically. That's weird. Maybe because I plugged the hard drive in and it restarted. Okay, there we go. What tacos this thing is? This thing is in a shape, that's for sure. Is Grime City on this. Let's turn the vibrator on. Okay. Let's see. Now can we get in? There we go. Alright, so MLC USB. Aw, really? Ah, that's a shame. What the heck? Wii U FTP games over. Can you? What's this thing called? FTPU everywhere? Something? FTPU. Whatever. I'll pull up the menu. It's FTP IIU everywhere. No, I just wanna. I want information about what the capabilities are. This is pointless. I can just access it through here? No, it doesn't look like I can. What? Did I put it in the browser? Oh, it's this. That's not gonna work. This is too old. This is too old. I need something newer, man. No such device. Let's make sure it shows up. Because of the maybe the error with the plugin. Hold on. Yeah. Man, I think I'm gonna have to take this controller, this gamepad apart and clean it. No, I can see it. Nope, no, I can see it. Alright, let's just shut the system off. Shut it down. There's so much grime in here. It's like the more I clean it, the dirtier it gets. Jeez, tacos, were you eating Doritos or something when you played the Wii U? It is freaking filthy. Okay, we are launching this time in. Usually it's the triggers that are filthy. But this is the screen. Alright. Reconnect. I still can't get into the USB. Storage USB? Oh. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Storage USB. Packages. Save. Title. I think we're gonna have to install a game to the disk drive or the storage drive first. Okay, I was just clicking on the wrong thing, it looks like. So Nintendo Wii U. Where's the games? Where do the games end up? Alright, let's download one before I have to have dinner. Alright, so we just want USA. Oh wait, hold on. I think they're in here. Oh. They were in there at one point. Alright, let's get a game. A game I know Tacos owns.
Astronomers got tired watching the moon go around the Earth for 24 hours. They decided to call it a day.
Wind Waker. It's under Z. Is under T. Is there search? It's under T. Of course it is. Add to queue. Download queue. Nope, that's the wrong drive. We want this one. We'll go to this folder. Download queue. Oh. Shoot. Was I impatient? It's only 1.8 gigs. Wow, that's actually crazy. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to put it on his SD card and then install it from there. Unless there's a FTP. How to install games. Where do games go? Go to USB storage. Go to user title. Title. Okay, so there's no... This folder doesn't exist. So I think the first thing we want to do is to put it on the SD card, install it that way. Alright, Aroma, install games. Alright, how are we doing on this download? It's almost done. What's this? Really? Right, that's fine. We're just gonna do... Is it just a WUP installer? I guess, do I have the Homebrew app store? I don't think I have that. So Homebrew App Store. Okay, so we need to put that on the SD card too. So I think we need to shut the system off for now, so I can move stuff over to the SD card. What is in here? There's foil in here. Alright. Let's download this. App Store. Is it this one? Which one do I get? Extract the right. There's a new aroma ready category for downloading. Okay, well, I guess we'll get both the RPX and... What's this one? Okay, I think that's what we're gonna do. That should be everything, right? Let's see what's in there. Yeah, they're both there. That should be fine. And then the game. So I think I need to put this in a whoop. Folder. Usually. It's gonna take a minute. So after we have our first game installed, we should be able to see the folder, and then let me start getting a second game. Oh, is it still downloading? It's like it's stalled. Yeah, it is still downloading. No, not Wii U backups. Try this again. Is there an update for it? And then I guess Twilight Princess. Is there a smaller game I could get? Something small. Shovel Knight? That's pretty small typically. I wish it just would remember, man. Maybe we should start with Shovel Knight, because it's smaller. I'm gonna get Toilet Princess while I'm at it. How big is that? 4 gigs. Oh yeah, way bigger than Wind Waker. Okay, so now we should be able to move the files over. Let's try Shovel Knight first since it's small. Toilet presses? What is that? What's a toilet press? Toilet presses. Twilight Princess. Toilet presses. I see what you did there. Alright, let's try this now.
I thought that's what you said, tears of joy.
And it didn't, the bot didn't say. Bot didn't say anything.
I was trying my shoe and didn't realize, ha ha ha.
You were trying your shoe? I have a friend request for somebody on Discord that I don't recognize or know. Okay. Weird. Why did people just send you random friend requests? What's that about? Okay, I have the Homebrew App Store on here now.
Tying star.
Tying star. Tying star. Yeah, every time I clean this, it just gets more dirty. I'm really gonna have to take it apart and clean it real well. Well, we gotta take the battery out anyway, so. Homebrew, are you going? Is this frozen? Or is this just like a first time launch, takes forever kind of thing? What is it doing? I think it's frozen. Aroma. You're in beta. Oh! It's not frozen. It literally took that long. Wow. Oh man, that is loud and obnoxious. Let's turn that off. Okay, search. Whoop. No. No, no. I'm just trying to scroll. SD caffeine. Why did the father... Oh, no.
What did the father tomato say to baby tomato whilst on a family walk at you?
Nocipolite. Let's get both of those. Dang it. Dang it. I just want to scroll. I just want to scroll. Who designed this? W. Okay, there we go. There's also WUP GX2. WUP installer Y mod. Alright, we'll try what we have. Where's GX? What? Oh no. It didn't. Not Weapon Star GX. Where's? I only see the one. Did it not install the other one? Alright, now we have to wait 15 minutes again for it to actually launch. I may want to suggest Tacos buys a new case for this gamepad and lets me swap it, because holy crap, it is. I'm just gonna have to take it apart and clean it. Wow, this is so much slower than on mine. Is that because of aroma? Or is it just slow today? Yeah, I'm gonna have to take this thing apart and really soak it. It is disgusting. I wonder which one's gonna be dirtier, this one or the one I ordered off eBay. I'm never gonna let Tacos live down how disgusting this gamepad actually is. Oh, come on, go in. Why do you take so long? I really thought it was frozen last time. I almost shut it off. Oh god, that takes forever. Okay. It says it's installed, SD caffeine, but where do I... Maybe I do need GX. Plug-in system loader? I guess. Oh, no. Nope. Nope. Search. How do I put a space in? I'm confused. Better settings, aroma plugin, better settings. All apps. Aroma ready. This is not... No. Search. WP. WUP installer. I think that's what we... I guess that's what we need. Let's hope so. I don't know what the other WUP, the caffeine. What is the caffeine? Aroma caffeine WUP. I don't know. Well, there's our WUP installer. We should see Shovel Knight. I'm pretty sure this is how I do it. I did it. I haven't done this with aroma. I've only done this with tiramisu. Tiramisu was easy, so I'm just confused. No installable content found. Oh, why is this so much harder than with tiramisu? Web installer, copy the, yeah, I did. Wood. Okay, so you need something called wood. Alright, let's open the homebrew store one more time. Really, we should time this and see. I should. This is insane. It's like takes 5 minutes to open the homebrew store. I don't know why it takes so long. We just need to get a game installed to the hard drive. I think this is what I'm missing. I'm missing this WUD homebrew application. Yeah. Come on, homebrew installer. Come on, homebrew app, whatever it's called. You can do it. We believe in you. It's just my Wi-Fi. It's just like right next to the router. It's right there. Oh God. WDD. WUD. Download. I don't know. Did I miss a step here? This thing, the Wii U downloader. Ugh. Okay, it needs to be in a folder called install, not WUP. Of course, it's different. Of course, it's different. Why these instructions are so spread out all over the place. Okay, so this should just be called install. Install. Okay, we'll try this again. Okay, let's try it now. Just getting this launched. Check the system temp. It's warm. There's warm air coming out the back, but it seems to be okay. There's definitely cold air going on the side. Okay. There's the disk dumper. Let's try the WUP GX2 one more time. Of course, it needs to go in a folder called install and not a folder called WUP. I think it's WUP for the Wii and it's installer for the Wii U. I wish they would just agree on a method for all this stuff. Softmod world is so disjointed. There it is, Shovel Knight. Okay, install. Yes. USB, please.
Tacos, tri-tip for din.
Did you use what's it called? Sous vide? Did you sous vide it? Sous vide it? Sous vide it?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Close. Now, I don't know how about FTPing these over. So this is your Wii U, Tacos. I'm gonna have to take apart your gamepad and clean it because it's disgusting. But
It'll be ready 6:30 Pro.
all right, that's late. I'm hungry now.
B.
All right, let's get reconnected to. I'm trying to figure out how to FTP games in. Okay, so here's our game. Here's our folder. Okay, so how do Shovel Knight says? Okay, so you just create a folder. All right, let's look in the Shovel Knight. No, it's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Oh man, Wii U downloader FTP games to hard drive. Grab your load dine formatted games. That's not what I wanted. Launch WUP installer. Wii USB helper or C decrypt.
You can't trust a ladder, it will always let you down.
Okay, drag the folder to the exe. Is it repackaging it for us? I should have done Wind Waker first. It's smaller. This one's 4 gigs. I have the hunger. Eat your meat's never confirmed with me. It's okay. I'll make dinner quick. I'm gonna have spam detected. Okay, is it done? Okay, so now we've got a code. Okay, so this seems good. So now we want to make a new folder. And we want to copy this, I believe. And say okay. Then we just take all of this, or wait, we just take the 3 folders. I think we just take the 3 folders. We move those over. So that's going to take an hour. No, it's not. It's going up in speed. Our speed is increased. Oh, somebody's offering to send me a board with RAM for your other system, Tacos. It still says it's going to take an hour. So I'm going to go eat dinner, and I'll check on this later, and I'll update you guys tomorrow when I stream about progress. But we know we can go from the SD card to the USB drive with the installer. We should, I don't know if it's going to slow things down, but let's just run Shovel Knight real quick. But Tacos, it's working. Your console's all working. I just gotta clean it, so I'll try to do that tomorrow. And I'm gonna put some games on it and test it a bunch. But NandAid's good. NAND is good. The mods are all installed. The Softmod's installed. We're getting games loaded onto the hard drive. It's slow though, because it's a Wii U. Why is the Wii U so slow? I really don't know. Can't answer this question. Oh my god. Should I pause this? Can I even pause it? Let's just start the software. Is it starting? Hello? Hello? There it goes. Jeez. Yeah, we lost about half a megabit a second launching the game on the transfer speed. So when I get back out of the game, it should be okay. Oh! Never mind. I'll have to do it again. Apparently when you launch a game, it kills the FTP. Okay, well the game launches. Alright, I'm gonna do Wind Waker. because that shouldn't take as long. And I'll transfer that one over. We'll get rid of this. Maybe I should get another very small game. What's a small game? We need a small game. Bayonetta! I know you own that. $13 gigs! That's not even it's not even funny how big that is. Oh my god. That's way bigger. That's amazing. I guess I should try what should we try? I could try like Duck Hunt or something. That should be. That's just virtual console, right? Alright. So that should be done. Yeah. Okay, so I got Duck Hunt downloaded. We can do this real quick. Yeah, Duck Hunt's done. Okay, so we want to copy this. We're going to make a new folder. This one's empty. Make a new folder. Nope, cancel. New directory. That's our numbers. Alright, copy these. Oh. That is wrong. 500. Let's just delete this. Go in here, and somebody said it said something about without his TMD and FST file. So is there a TMD in his TMD? I don't know. See, I don't see the game showing up now that it's on here on the drive. Do I have to restart the console? Let's try that real quick. Okay, restart the console. People need to add every step into these tutorials. Just as profit. Well, I did the FTP part and nothing showed up, so Can you at least say restart your console and the game will show there if that's what you need to do? No, it's not here. It's not. Oh, it is here. You have to restart the console. That should be in the damn tutorial. It's a step. It's a necessary step. I'm so salty. I hate when people write tutorials and they don't include everything. Like, seriously. Alright, I've already got the folder for... Wait, is that even right? Let's just make sure. Yes, it is. So that's Twilight Princess. Oh, we want Wind Waker. That's what we want. Which is also 500. And I'll do this one while I go have dinner. So you can't just FTP the game over. That's so stupid. But it does work once you restart the console. The game shows up. So they do have Duck Hunt here now. So retry. What happened? Alright, I don't know what happened, but we're going to let that overwrite and just go. Okay, so we have a process now for getting the games converted and doing it over FTP, which is good. That's what we needed. I'm going to go have dinner now that it's 40 minutes past my dinner time. And I love the email notification I got about me going live. 2 hours? 2 hours late? Discord, what is your deal these days, man? Did you guys notice that on Discord screen share there's like a little bubble now for full screen? There's like a little triple dot bubble in the corner you can't get rid of and you can't even click on it. I reported the bug to the Discord devs and then I asked them to fix it and they said, can you show us a video of the issue? And I was like, just full screen, just okay, fine. So here's me full screening a screen share in Discord, and I can't click on this. See this little bubble? Why is that there? It shouldn't be there. It's bad for OLED screens. Why are we having a static overlay on a full screen stream? I can't believe they asked me to make a video. Then they said, well, we were able to replicate the issue on our end, and I was like, of course you were. You could have done that from the beginning without asking me to make a video. All right, insane. Alright, I'm going to let this thing go. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be streaming longer tomorrow. But this Wii U is now... It just needs to be cleaned. So I'll clean it up. And I'm probably going to we may take this gamepad apart tomorrow. And give it a real good scrub. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll wait till the battery comes in. Because I do have to do the... I ordered a new battery.
I met this girl on a dating site and I don't know. We just clicked.
Oh, boy. Okay. Anyway, modded Wii U, fixed the NAND issue. When I get my SD card, I'll do that on mine too, so that'll be fun. But that's it, guys. I have some Super Nintendo stuff I want to work on too, so that's coming soon. Okay, good accomplishment. Hopefully I stop having dreams about trying to fix the Wii U. Probably not. I keep having these dreams where I'm trying to fix the damn thing. This one's fixed and it's working, so... good enough. Alright, guys. I'll see you later, Tacos. I know you're out there. So after we both have dinner, I guess. Alright, see you guys tomorrow.